Hey y'all, Chuck here with No Time to Be Sad. Hey, I want to talk to you guys about what's going on in Thailand. A lot of people have been sending me messages, emails, all kinds of questions and concerns about what's going on with Thailand. And some people have been misinformed about things, and some people just have a generic idea of how all of Thailand is being operated right now under this crisis. So I want to share some information with you just as a tool for you to try to get the correct information during this time. There's a lot of news channels out there on Thailand, and a lot of times it's opinionated, just like all news channel. And when you hear stuff on the news, don't take everything so serious and to the point and to be fact. Try to do your own research and figure out what's true or false. So I'm going to just share today a tool for you to look and see what's going on up to date in English in Thailand, so you don't have to depend on secondhand news and possibly somebody else's opinion about what's happening in Thailand. So it's pretty simple. I know there's a lot of people that are anti-government, don't believe anything the government says, but that's true to a point. But what I'm about to show you is mostly just publications and stuff that's happened, like law and temporary law and restrictions and air travel, transportation, visa stuff that's not just like, well, somebody said something bad about foreigners and these are just publications and rule changes and law happening right now in Thailand. So first thing you got to do, if you're planning on eventually coming to Thailand, you need to check with your consulate or your embassy in your own country, in your own hometown or your province or wherever you live. There's a website here. I'm going to share a lot of websites with you. I'll put everything in the description box so you can go look at all this information yourself every day until you get here, until you get back to Thailand. Okay, this website right here, thaiembassy.org. On this website, you can click on whatever country you are from, and you can go look at information based on traveling to Thailand or information for citizens that are living in Thailand or how to deal with the crisis. So let's just say you're American. Let's go to the American link. In here, you're going to find all kinds of information about, this is the U.S. Embassy in Washington, D.C. Now, there is an embassy here in Thailand. I think it has a little bit more information, a little bit more better information about what's going on in Thailand. But you can go through this embassy here and get current information according to what's happening in the United States. If you click on the one here, now this is the U.S. Embassy and consulate in Thailand. The ambassador has a message for U.S. citizens that are living here or planning on coming to Thailand. There is all kinds of information on what's happening in certain provinces throughout Thailand, everywhere. Right now we have a national-wide curfew that started Friday, which was yesterday from this video, and from 10 o'clock till 4 o'clock in the morning, everything is shut down. But you hear a lot of this stuff on Facebook, on chat sites, but you can look at the actual, and I'm going to also show you the exact publication that was published from the government here in Thailand. But this is the same stuff that you're going to see in the United Kingdom Thai embassy, but everything is pretty much up to date of some stuff that's going on now. But you guys can go through that. This one right here is the Royal Thai Embassy in London. It also has a message from the ambassador about basically him just explaining to you in layman's terms what's going on in Thailand. You guys can read all about that here. It also has some travel rules, some public announcements here from the consulate. And also has some information. People were asking me about the requirements, what it's going to take to get to Thailand after this is over. But you can't answer that because everything is changing day to day. But I tried to explain to one person right now, you need to have this traveler's insurance. You got to have $100,000 US policy. A lot of people were saying, oh no, it's bought, but no, it clearly states here that you got to have the coronavirus insurance, no less than $100,000 US. This right here, and I've shared this plenty of times in other videos, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Kingdom of Thailand. This is going to be publications from officials in Thailand to share with the public. Of course, all of this is in English. I know the news is on here constantly, so I try to get my wife to tell me what's going on, and I get broken bits here and there. And of course, I'm not going to run on my Facebook and run on my channel and start repeating what she says, because I don't know 100% if her interpretation was correct or my understanding of what she said was correct. So I go to these publications here on the internet and I look for myself. So we got COVID-19. We can go to press information. And this is kind of a day-to-day publications that are published by the government. So the last publication from the government was published here, was explaining in detail about the curfew. Now, I will say this, that there are different provinces that make the rules a little bit stricter on the curfew with jail time and bigger penalties. But this is basically what's going on. Now, if you're living in Thailand, you can always try to go to the head of the house in your area and try to get them to explain what's going on. I do that. He doesn't speak English, so I have to get my wife to help interpret it, because I have daily announcements on the loudspeaker and I don't know what they're saying, so I've got to get my wife to try to explain it to me. Now, he has come to my house a couple times to make sure that I understood what was being said, and my wife assured him that I did. Who knows, right? So these are all publications that you can read about what's going on. Here it just tells us basically about the hotels being closed down, the masks, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of information here. But on this Ministry of Foreign Affairs, there's a lot of other information that you can get to off of here, visa stuff. And this is all from Thailand and not from your embassy, but what's expected here. And so, but different countries have different rules when it comes to visa policies. You can get all of that information from your local Thai embassy. That's all. That's really all I want to share with you guys today. People have been sending me a lot of questions, a lot of emails, sharing a lot of facts, sharing a lot of news stories. The news stories I'm not going to put on my channel. Some of it is just, it's not worth putting on because it's just somebody's opinion. I'd rather you guys look at the opinions, listen to what's happening to people on their YouTube, on their vlog channel, but know what the publications are, know what the facts are before you come to Thailand. And when this is all said and done, you can go on these sites and instead of getting secondhand information, you can look to see what is required of you to get to Thailand at that point. If none of those questions are answered from your research, you can always go to your embassy site and you can call them or you can pay them a visit. But every one of these sites you can go to has a phone number that you can call and talk to somebody and see what it's going to take for you to get to Thailand. So anyway, I hope that helped. I hope everybody's safe. I hope everybody's hanging in there, being patient. I know I'm having a difficult time with this. I'm trying to understand what's going on, and trying not to worry too much about what's going to happen later until it gets here. So if you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. We're going to have a lot of adventures coming up. I try to show people Thai life as it comes, day to day. No BS, just I'll show it to you and you can make your own opinion. But I've lived here in Thailand now for 3 years. Everything is great. I'm still here. I'm still happy. I'm not happy at the current moment, but what can I do? I can't complain about Thailand when everywhere is bad. So we got to get through this mess. Hopefully it's not more than 2 months. Anyway, guys, ขอบคุณนะครับ โชคดีครับ แล้วเจอกันใหม่ I will see you on the next video. Bye.